Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I'll tell you what, it is always tremendous to be back out here with all of you. It is especially tremendous to be back out here with you on a Friday. Happy Friday to you if you are looking at this on a Friday. Folks, today we are taking another look at Night Swarm. This is an epic bullet heaven, survivor-like, auto shooter survival type of game. They have many names. Whatever name you prefer, that is what we're playing. And the awesome part about this one is that it features a vampire. We are playing as Roderick the Vampire. The Dark Lord is missing. And we have an opportunity to assume the power of the throne, but we have to earn our right to it. And that is exactly what we're going to try to do. We're going to go through 9 areas, and then we're going to get all the way to the end of this crossy road and fight a boss. But we're going to have plenty of opportunity to get stronger along the way. Now, last time around, we did make it to the boss, but we did not have success. And today, we're going to change that, okay? That's the goal, at least. Now, I did just open up this skull missile. Fires a roaming skull that spirals outward and adjusts its path to strike the first enemy it sees. That sounds nice for us. So, we're going to go with that. Yep, that looks pretty nice. Yeah, it has been kind of a long week, if I'm being totally honest with you, and I am excited that it's Friday. Looking forward to relaxing. I like the blood spear. Let's go with that. I'd also like to get vampiric garlic again. The blood pool that we had last time, I thought that was pretty amazing as well. All right, reduces dash cooldown by 11%. That would be helpful. So let's do that. Now, if this is your first time seeing Night Swarm, welcome aboard. We're glad you're out here with us. This could be interesting here. We could also look at increasing the critical chance. Yeah, let's do that. There are several points of interest that are going to become available to us on the map. Some of them work to reveal parts of the map. Increases crit damage by 19.2%. That sounds quite nice. Yeah, maybe we'll just kind of go all in on crits this time and try to become a regular crit commander. If you know, you know. Does that do anything for you? The music is quite epic, I have to say. Increases crit damage by 26.2%. Bloodletting bomb. Hey, here it is, the Sanguine Pool. Let's do it. Now maybe we'll get lucky and the Sanguine Pool merges with the Skull Torpedo, or whatever that's called. The Skull something or other.
My blood surges.
All right. Increase projectile speed by 9%. That would help. Vampiric Blades. Summons cursed knives that orbit around the character, damaging nearby enemies. You know what? I could see this fusing with the skull shot. They seem similar, don't they? Oh, let's try for it. I could see a case where they would combine with the Sanguine Pool as well. Well, we'll have to work towards finding that out, right? Let's see. Decrease attack cooldown. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We're gonna head towards the magnifying glass. That should reveal part of the map for us again. Oh, it's nice to see some freeze pop off. That was a meta progression that we paid for last time. Yeah, I think we will go ahead with size and cooldown of the attack. And at some point, we're gonna find a companion as well. Well, last time we went with the Plague Doctor, and he was pretty cool. He buffed our speed, which made getting around a little bit easier. Gonna run up and grab a little bit more gold, and then we're gonna go down here. Grab this. All right, come on. Oh, made it to uncommon. Old skull missile, perfect. Okay, decrease attack cooldown. You know, I think we'll go with that. Okay, well, grab the pips that we can. In those last few moments, they give you an opportunity to grab some of the experience pips that you didn't get to. So it looks like we're going to end up going through a quest either way. This quest has a skull next to it, which means there's maybe an elite werewolf in the area. It's not a red skull, but it is a skull. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Cheers to all of you, by the way. I am out here with a vanilla latte today. I went to one of my local roasters. My daughter had a later start at school today, and so we said, hey, let's take advantage of it. Let's go grab a cup. Well, you know, it's very hard not to go with Magnesis when it reveals itself to us, but this is an uncommon. More projectile speed, more damage. What to do? All right, we're gonna hold off. I think if the Thirstborn Reach would have been uncommon or better, I probably would have went that way. I know this is a different side of the goat. It's still me. It's still me. I can confirm that. I know some of you are thinking, is this imposter goat? Did he just take pass on Magnesis? I know. What a time. What a time. Mountain rare form today. But that's okay. That's all right. I never have enough for the cane. So I'm always spending when I can. The truth be told, it took me a little bit of time today to decide what I wanted to play. Hard to say no to it, Legendary. And yesterday, we didn't have a video because I was busy working away at the real-life job. Don't you hate those real-life jobs when they get in the way of stuff? I said to myself, you know what I'd really like to do is sit here and drink coffee, right? That's what I'd really like to do with my day. And then, you know, make a video and hang out with all of you, right? But, boy, we don't always get our way because adulting. I have feelings about that, you know? I want to have it my way all the time. Why can't we have nice things?
Refresh my blood.
All right, max HP increased. Let's go ahead and activate this in a moment. Increase attack damage by 6.3%. That's a rare. Yeah, I think so. I think we're doing it. Now, weapon upgrade would be nice. Perfect. That is great. Some nice gold there. And that puts us up to 128. So let's head towards this point of interest here. And we'll see what this is all about. This looks like another pillar that we can pay for over here, so this is great. Ooh. Nice. We like when those jump up to levels beyond common. We appreciate that. It's the little things, right? Okay. Let's grab the pips.
Ready for more?
Okay. Hey, anytime we can get a level up off the pip grabbing process, I'm good with it. Got some shadow silk as well. That's another resource that's used for unlocking things in the hub world. All right, let's try this out. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
A new purpose.
Caged bats. Set the bats free. Gladly. I have a feeling we're gonna have an encounter as part of this. All right. I'm gonna stay on target so we can make sure we get the bats.
I ascend.
Okay. Increase attack size by 7%. Oh, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We're gonna stop over here real quick. Oh, nice. Epic. Ooh. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, so I was having trouble selecting what to play. I have a number of games that I've got access to right now, but you know, they have embargoes, right, due to their release date and such. And so I thought, well, let's jump back into this one. Everybody enjoyed seeing it. There were a lot of people that watched it. So I thought, why not? Let's show off more. Now, I know this has a little bit of time until it comes out. All right, we have freed the bats. We've done the thing. Let's go up here. Yeah. December 4th, this one is coming out, so definitely a timetable. But you know what? With how fast everything moves lately, especially this time of year, I feel. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna have to do this, I think. We're just gonna have to. Oh, Deep Claw. Ooh. Oh, my. Okay, well that's very exciting. Additional size, lowering of the cooldown, that's great. Okay, so I'm just taking a look at the map right now to understand where the majority of unpicked up pips are at. Let's grab this too. Should be a nice passive, maybe. Restore 10 health whenever you complete a point of interest. The blood remembers your journey. It certainly does. All right, so we've got
One more step to my goal.
quest. Skull of the Mirror. You have found the mirror's skull. Return it to magical mirror in the castle. Interesting. All right. I'm not sure what that means. We're going to find out. We just hope we don't find out for a little bit, because then that means, you know, then that means we've been taken out. Let's go with this. It's a crit chance. Got a couple more things we can do down here. And we still have time. All right, now, what are the chances? We need 54? We've got it. All right, we're going common this time, but still another point in our upgrade path. So I'm not upset about that. Oh, we've got a chest here too. Oh, one time. No. Okay. Well, that's okay. All right, we're gonna go blades. Got some reputation, which is nice. We can use that. Ooh, clippers. What pray tell are the clippers? Silk Shroud Hollow. Deep within the veiled caverns, threads of living shadow weave between stone and silence. Few dare harvest them. Fewer return untouched. Here you may gather shadow silk to forge enchanted armors and cloak yourself in forgotten magic. Sold. Sold. What are we talking about here? Okay, all enemies set ablaze. Interesting. So I think that's gonna be helpful to us. I would imagine.
Good as new.
Okay. All right, so we've got maybe some things that we want to take a look at. Don't yet have the 51 required over here. We'll get there. This one's only 39. We can do this. Nice. Oh, look at this. Increases critical damage by another 17.8%. Beautiful. Well, and you know, we've increased the crit chance a little bit too, so it all comes together, right? That's how the sausage is made. You're saying goat, what, sausage? How do we get on sausage? You know, speaking of, I'll tell you what a segue, huh? Speaking of, my wife is making some kind of kale and bean and sausage dish tonight. It sounds quite delicious. All right, so what are we doing over here? Oh, okay, so we're clipping them. I gotcha. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if we could just grab 31 gold at the same time. Yep, perfect. Okay, hey, we'll gladly take an epic. That sounds great. Count plus 1.9, so 2 additional skulls, basically. Now, what's gonna happen here? Are we hatching a spider? Oh, we're grabbing the silk, aren't we? Okay. All right. Let's go with the blood spear. And I know we are slightly short on time here, but do that. Let's do this too, and then we're gonna head over and try and release the spider. This will help with that. Isn't that nice for us? Nice little blood tornado. Just like in real life when you want to go fast. Oh, look at this. Wow. I know, we got this, we got this. Grab all the little silkies, we're good. All right, pips are gonna be down here for the pip collection process. All right, pippies, let's get you. Not bad. Feel pretty good about it. All right, 100 shadow silk. Wow, that is that's pretty substantial. Okay, should we keep moving forward? Cheers to all of you. If you're having a good time, do me a favor, hit that like button. It'll help even more people see the video and learn about the game. What is happening here? Oh my.
Hello, Roderick. I've been watching your efforts. You fight a weak and meaningless war. I have observed you for a long time. You are young. You don't fully understand yet. This ancient castle and all within it are decaying. Join me, and together we will uproot this rot.
I would be totally fine with that.
Lord Isles? Are you truly the one behind this chaos? This castle was your creation along with my ancestors. It carries your blood as well.
The vampire bloodline has decayed, Roderick. Bureaucracy has corrupted our power. What we once had is now just a fading memory.
I struggle to comprehend this betrayal. But you can still return. Come back to the castle and explain yourself. I'm sure our lords will forgive you.
Forgiveness? I seek no mercy among the corrupt. Rather than stand alongside the rotten minds in that castle, I'd offer my heart to a werewolf.
How about offering some power our way?
I gave you a chance to walk with me in the darkness, but you chose to be their loyal dog. You're too late now. You're nothing but an obstacle on my path to restore the great vampire age. But don't worry. We will meet again, Roderick. And on that day, I will make you regret this choice with blood.
My understanding is that we're not going to be friends. A ghost is on the loose. Oh, they're not kidding. I love the fact that you get some storytelling interspersed with the gameplay. It's outstanding.
Ready for more?
We certainly are. We're gonna go with this. All right, +1 dice. Good for the rerolls. You know, I must have blown it along the way on grabbing a companion. I wonder if maybe that's something that, you know, only happens in the opening area, and if you miss out on it, you've just missed out. Might as well fight this guy in here while we've got the machine going, right? Outstanding. Chests drop 2 potions. Cool. Oh boy. Oh boy, you know what we gotta do. Stay thirsty, my friends. All right. Let's keep making our way through. Looks like we've got a totem that we can visit real quick over here. A nice map reveal. That's good. Come on, one time. One time. We'll take an epic, gladly. Sounds good to me. Oh, nice. I appreciate the challenge involved in this one. Increase attack size, increases max health, or reduces dash cooldown. You know what? We'll go size this time. Okay. Hey, I don't hate a level 7 now. There is a chest out here. We are going to grab this time. Magnet activated. Wow, okay. Love that. Common cane blueprint. Visit Arachne to craft this blueprint. All right, cool. Increase max health, increase companions mana regen. Well, that's not going to help much this time. We'll go crit damage. Okay. We're at 29. We need to be at 50. Let's go ahead and do this. The ghost is on the loose. Okay. Let's grab this. I know we can't afford that. Oh, there's a bunch over here. Nice. I feel like we should do this. Okay. Well, we've got, what, 4 more stages to go here before the boss battle? This is interesting looking. What is that? Oh, you know what? There's the companion sigil right there. Let's do it. Let's do it. So that's interesting. I didn't realize it's an actual area that you have to go to, but that makes sense, you know, with the way the game is set up. I guess when I played initially, I thought that was just something that kind of happened in the beginning. But I stand corrected now. All right. Well, let's go vampiric. This is going to remind me of the ending of Blade every time I do it. In the best way, of course. Okay, well, let's see here. Reduces relic cooldowns for the ability's duration. Increases your crit damage for the ability's duration. I feel like that would be helpful for our build. Increases your attack damage for the ability. Yeah, let's go crit damage here. You like how we're all board game pieces, basically. Really like the design. Why don't we go Blood Tornado? That'll be fun. Increase projectile speed. You know, with 3 of them being impacted, let's go with that. So I'll get some additional max health. Perfect. Do one of these. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay, Thirstborn Reach. Nice. The constant excitement for Magnesis, right? I know, you're just as excited as I am. Stop it. Stop it. I know. It's okay. Like we were saying, it's the little things, right?
Uncover the unknown.
Okay. Let's see here. You know, yeah, well, we definitely want to see at least one evolution today, right? So, in light of that, let's make sure we visit this one and the other one to the east. Okay, perfect. We wish it was higher than common, but you know, we'll settle. We'll settle. Let's grab this guy. Perfect. All right. Hey, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. Okay. Crit damage by 19.2. Yep. Look, because at times we're going to get surrounded and it's going to be really important to be able to just melt the competition. I feel like we're doing a good job of that so far. 44 seconds to go here.
Field of sight.
All right, what have we revealed? So we've got a little bit of this happening, ton of gold. Red Requiem, decrease attack cooldown. I feel like this would be nice. I always struggle saying no to a legendary. Like, I better have a really good reason. All right, let's eyeball where the pips are at, because we're about to go into experience pip looking mode. Okay. Perfect. We'll go sanguine. Nice. All right, I think that was a good stage for us. So we've got some choices here. Silk Shroud Hollow again. I feel like we've already got so 2 elite werewolf in this area. You know, they'll probably drop some good stuff, right? Let's do it. What could go wrong? All right, attack speed boosted. Love it. Let's hit this right away. That worked out. It being nice and close by. And there is plenty of stuff to do over here. Got one of these little battle machines, right? Yep. Okay. Movement speed. Yeah, I feel like movement speed is just generally helpful. In this game, probably especially helpful with the gold collection piece. It's just a lot to see and do, and then you've got the countdown aspect of it.
Getting stronger.
We will go with some additional count on the blades, I think. Actually, I want to go over here and activate the red totem. Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. Increases crit damage by 33%. Holy smokes. I think this werewolf is going straight to Melty Town. What do you think? I guess we'll do that. Help out our companion a little bit. Increases point of interest completion speed. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, you know what's funny? I've been calling them points of interest along the way. It's funny that the game uses the same wording. We're on a similar wavelength, apparently. All right, there we go. We're gonna whip on over to here. Oh, a chest. Oh, look at how much faster that activates. Wow. XP boosted, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go with the Blood Spear. And we've got plenty of time to activate this totem. We're gonna go with Skull Missile. Okay, hey, we don't hate it. We do not hate it at all. We're gonna head back down here.
Ready for more.
We certainly are, and we're gonna go Sanguine. Oh, Deep Claw. All right. All right, we're ready. More than ready for old Deep Claw. We're getting close here. I'm really hoping that we just net out a rando recipe working out. Wow, okay. All right, some Thirstborn Reach for you. Let's grab some Reach with all the pips that are over here. My goodness. Bloody Arrowhead artifact. Deal plus 25 bonus damage on your first hit to an enemy. Okay. I am appreciative of what we're doing out here. That is a big jump in size. And, you know, we've all been up late at night before. You know, you see the commercials. They're talking about size matters, you know, and so we want that Sanguine Pool. They must be talking about Sanguine Pool, right? They must have played this game before. Size matter, you know, right? And I'm not the other. This is a family show, okay? Let's keep it clean out here. All right, so Pips, do your thing. All right. On the edge of another level up. On the edge. All right, let's see what we can do here. So we've got a quest or a Silk Shroud Hollow or a Bloodstone Abyss. I feel like a quest. Let's do a quest. Give us something good. Attack speed boosted. Beautiful. Look at this. All right, we don't want to... We probably don't want to activate that just yet. I'm thinking. Crit chance by 2.7. That is not very good, but we will do this. All right, let's go ahead and do this. All right. We're almost there. Okay. Fully leveled. One more to get to level 10. Ooh, not enough, not enough. We're at 26, we need 52. Let's go with some dash cooldown. I'm thinking about the boss, where dashing will likely have a level of importance to it. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this guy now.
Power.
Okay, there we go. Don't yet know what it fuses with, but we know it fuses with something, right? Okay, let's step rune and attack size. Yeah. Well, actually, we don't have any regen yet, do we? All right, we're gonna go regen. A little bit won't hurt. All right. Let's do some movement speed again. All right. Grab this while we're down here. Still got a minute 30. We'll go attack damage, I think, yeah. Just kind of going around in a circle here to grab all the pips on the ground. But we'll head up towards this point of interest here. Okay. We'll do movement speed. I mean, we are definitely doing well here. We'll go with that. Evolution or not, we are looking pretty okay, in my mind. Okay, increases crit chance again. Nice. We've got 70. Nice. Increases crit damage. All right, so I know where we're going to head. That was really good. Increase HP regen, attack size. Yeah, 8% is a nice step up. Let's do that. Okay. So I suppose the choice is made for us here. Via the path I decided on.
Time to rest.
Okay. Let's go with movement speed again. And we're gonna go attack. Well, you know, I do think that's gonna be important. We're gonna buy this when we have enough gold. Very close. Yeah, we are definitely destroying out here. I am thinking we go this route here. Yeah, let's do that.
Mysterious substance.
All right, we've got a magnet out there. Let's go ahead with that. We'll activate the magnet. And then we're gonna head right back down because now we've got the gold we needed. All right, that's done. Yeah, we're totally melting the competition right now. And the pips are flowing in, my goodness. Crit chance by 5.7. Yeah, that sounds great. Upon completing any point of interest, drink a movement speed potion. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I think between the crit rate and the abilities that we have, and again, I know that the evolution thing didn't seem to work out.
Getting stronger.
Let's see. Let's go max health. But we are, we're doing okay. We're cooking, as the kids say, right? Gotta love that new slang in 2025, right? Movement speed boosted. Excellent. Yeah, let's go crit chance, I guess. Just keep leaning into that. Make it so where all of them are crits. Let's see how fast we can melt this werewolf. Oh, wow. Hey, buddy. Grand opening, grand closing for old Mr. Werewolf. Too bad.
One more step to my goal.
All right. I feel like we'll just reduce the dash cooldown again. Let's go grab this gold pile over here. I mean, we really cleaned up on this map. Look, I have to. Okay. We must have all the pips. Because of course we must. Come on. You know this. It's a universal truth on this channel.
Power of the
Okay. What do we think? Regen? I'm thinking so. Grab that too, why not? Oh, wow. Level 67. Wow. Okay, here we go. It's boss time. I feel well prepared. Oh, we're not on speaking terms anymore. He said, go, I told you my feelings last time. We're not talking again. All right, so as long as we can stay out of the way of the various attacks and gang health back, which, you know, so far it's not going extremely well. It is it's pretty chaotic out here. And you know, you gotta kind of get up close with the build we put together, I suppose. Less of the projectiles of the world. But I like the amount of damage we're doing, I gotta say that. And the dash cooldown and speed are certainly working nicely. Wow. The tree is not messing around. But look, here's the thing. That was just a warm-up run. Yeah, we're going right back in. After we take a look at the meta progression options. So we've got this mirror thing. I don't know what this is going to do.
Here. Let's see.
Okay. So...
Get better.
So we've got some opportunities in here. Increase max HP. Deal plus 7.5% damage to enemies afflicted by freeze or burn. Heal 20 health after every 500 kills. And this is going to gang 0.3 seconds of invulnerability. Provides plus 5% damage. I feel like that's worth it. Okay. Plus 7.5% damage to bosses. Well, that would be nice as well. Okay. So let's go find this new NPC.
Selim Bey? Lost in the castle's past again? Where have you been all this time? I've never seen you in these corners before.
Me? I've always been here, dear Roderick. I was simply preoccupied with strengthening the castle's exterior. The parts unseen, left to rot. This castle's defenses were weakening. Even if you were safe inside, everything outside was crumbling. Now it's time to turn our attention inwards. As you can see, this castle was once an architectural marvel. to rebuild it, to add new halls, hidden passages, even magnificent gardens. I require echoes of grandeur.
That's a magnificent idea, Selim Bey. I'd love to see the castle come to life once again. I'll do my best.
Yes.
Building never ends.
Oh, cool. Use Echoes of Grandeur to rebuild your castle and unlock various upgrades. Midnight Bloom. A hidden grove of eerie flora thriving under moonlight, rare herbs, glowing fungi, and vampiric orchids cultivated in silence. So, this is a resource that we do not yet have, it appears. But there are several different opportunities that are going to come from this. Really cool. Okay. So a whole nother set of options here for upgrades. And as you can see, you know, there's some rooms that we just have yet to open that I'm assuming are going to offer
What can I do for you?
even more opportunities for upgrades and maybe new capabilities in the game. So we haven't done any more of these yet. I do want to head over here.
What a handsome chap.
So let's go ahead and craft now. A cane plus 5.6% damage. Okay, cool. And then can we go ahead and craft this as well? Yep. Okay. Select an item to upgrade. Can we drag this over to here? We can. Okay. Forge failed. Let's try it again. I know it's only a 24% chance. There it is. All right. Okay, cool. Okay. So we do have lots of reputation at this point, and I'm just going off the name right now. Pumpkulgrin. Doesn't that sound nice? We got to do it. Heightens your senses, sharpening your gaze to strike vital points with unerring accuracy. Increases your crit hit chance for the ability's duration. Awesome. Let's just go ahead and put a point in the Pumpkulgrin right off the bat. Let's hope we run into old Pumple out on the battlefield. All right, so we have pumped up accordingly. Just want to check over here real quick as well. We could open up Ghostly Barrage, collect 50 artifacts, Ice Orb, Starfall, Doomwing. The Blood Axe, that sounds nice. All right, let's open that up and let's see here. Let's go with the Ghostly Barrage. Summons ghostly projectiles that move in random directions, tracing an S-shaped path around you. Well, that sounds cool. Okay. So, should we try again? Let's do another run. We gotta give Pumpkulgrin an opportunity, right? Speaking of opportunities, companion right off the bat. I must have missed out on the opportunity. Maybe things do start.
Recommences.
Oh, look at now. This is nice here. This is nice. All right, we already know that we like the skull missile. We've got a recipe. that we know is going to work this time. That's great. Like I say, I think the music is epic. All right, I mean, I want to try the Blood Axe. I'd like to. But I also want to choose things that we know could lead to fusions, right? And we like this one. All right, oh, what a time. What a time indeed. There he is. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know that we should take that one. I'm going to say that we're not going to take that one.
My blood surges.
We are going to take this one. All right, so we're going to have a bunch of ghost friends wandering about. This is nice. I think this is going to work out. And you're saying, Goat, you said that last time. And we know what happened. It's true. We do know what happened. Yeah, so we're gonna hold off on that. We will go with this. You gotta support Pumpkegrin, right?
Die now.
Oh, Fireball targets you. That's fantastic. Okay. So, I'm thinking we go with that. And we're gonna do that. If possible, I'd like to increase our speed a little bit sooner this time. I feel like we did that way late game last time, and I think that probably left a little bit to be desired when it comes to, how well we did uncovering the map and hitting the points of interest of the world, right? Okay, well, yeah, I don't know that I want to fill that third spot with any of those. We'll just go crit chance. And we'll double down on what Pumpkegrin is doing for us. Come on, one time on the gold. One time on the gold, there we go. All right, this sounds just fine. In fact, I might go with this just so that we can see what we're doing. I think we're doing this. Yeah, let's do it.
Die now.
Now let's go ahead with the Blood Tornado. Oh, look at this. We were talking about this. Awesome. Alright, let's grab those pips. There's a ton of them down here. Awesome. We'll go Ghostly Barrage on common. Looking forward to this evolution. Purple Essence. Yeah, it's helpful, as we know. Alright, I feel like uncovering the map is a good way to start things off.
Uncover the unknown.
Alright. We like that. Big old hunk of gold. Beautiful. I really liked that relic from last time that completed the areas 25% faster. That was a really nice shot in the arm, actually. All right, we should have enough for this. All right, just keep getting stronger along the way. We still have plenty of time. Just running out here to grab the gold. All right, let's go back and grab the pips.
I ascend.
We'll go Ghostly. A treasure chest. No, not it's. They say no, not this time. Not this time. Sorry about this. Well, we could hit that red totem up there. I think that would be worth doing, right? There it is. Okay, I was hoping for a point into the Blood Axe. I think that needs a little bit of help right now. They are cool. Like how they just appear out there and they're like, sorry about this. You've just been axed. Alright. So, we're going to have our collection chance coming up here. I think we want to head east. This is where I just stare directly at the map and nothing else. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. Will we have a victory against old Bossy? Who knows? We're gonna try.
The knight's gift.
When I first got to that boss, I couldn't help myself but think of... Oh, we gotta do this. Think of all the video games where a tree creature serves as a boss. I mean, just think about that for a moment. There are so many. And you know which one comes to mind for me. This is digging deep here. You remember a game called Athena on the NES? I swear that first boss is a tree. All right, a little bit more size. Good for the cooldown. Love it. No pip left behind, right? Now, if you're missing the sanguine pool a little bit right now, so am I. So am I, not gonna lie to you. But if we can manage to, you know, upgrade and combine those weapons quickly, then there is hope of adding a sanguine pool. In theory, anything's possible, right? Okay. Alright, we're almost there. There we go. Let's grab all of that. And we'll go ahead and reveal the map. A little bit of blood tornado for you, Scarecrow. We'll go with this. All right. Okay, let's start heading back up. I know we're low on time here. Do this. I think we'll have enough time to pull this off. Just gonna have to focus on in. And then we want to rush right over to that immediately. Okay, here we go. Got it. Like my daughter says, you got to lock in. You need to lock in right now. And then I'll say I am. I'm locking in, right? Follow up with a little bit of energy on it. And she'll say, hey, it's not that deep. Okay, there we go with that slang again, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, cruising right along, right? All enemies frozen solid. All right. That's good, I suppose. And, you know, it's up to you if you want to head directly towards the magnifying glass of the world to expand the map, or if you just want to mosey around. I mean, it's totally up to you. Maybe you just want to mosey for a little bit. All right, And I have a feeling we already got enough money, and we do. Wow, nice. Okay. Let's go back over here. We'll do this while we're in the area.
Eyes of the night.
Oh, I see a treasure chest. $55. So we're a little light on gold right now. Maybe we'll get some help here. All enemies set ablaze. Okay. We're gonna go with this. And we will come back to that pillar once we've got the requisite gold. I like that those axes are putting in the work for us well before we even get there.
Uncover the unknown.
Oh, nice. Well, that certainly helped with gold collection, didn't it? Let's go with that. Nice. I feel like we've got a pretty decent power level going. Just grab some of the droppings out here. I feel like everywhere we go, we just leave a pile of pips behind. It's the constant push and pull. No pips left behind, right?
I grow.
Okay, well, you know, we have to. Count plus 1.9, that's pretty excellent. Okay. Wait, so can we get a second companion? Might that be a thing? Alright, I'm gonna go with the map reveal. Maybe Pumpkin will be
Eyes of the night.
getting a buddy. Let's go ahead with this guy. Ooh. After taking damage, become immune for 2 seconds. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go with this. And I know, I said no to a magnesis. I have my reasons. I'm trying to upgrade. Interesting. Okay, increases critical damage, increases attack damage for abilities duration. Yeah, I think we're gonna bring in Elizabeth as well. Wow, so you can have multiple companions. That's awesome. Had no idea. Oh, this is gonna be nice timing on this. Fantastic. All right, well. Infernal Breath. Beautiful. Legendary. I am really enjoying this spirit capability. Oh, nice. That'll make it even better. All right, we are caught up here. There we go. Restore 10 health whenever you complete a point of interest. The blood remembers your journey. All right, we've had that one before. This would be nice. Gonna head up towards this gold over here. Let's see how expensive this red sigil is gonna be. So we don't have a ton of gold, but there are a couple of opportunities on the way. All right, so we can afford this one. Perfect. Level 9, we're getting there. Oh, Deep Claw. We got bad news for you, buddy. Oh, you know we got to. You know we got to. Adds a 7.5% chance to freeze enemies. Awesome. That's substantial. Because we already have, I think, a 5% chance to do freeze because of the meta progression. So we're going to see a lot of ice cubes out there. It's fantastic. Want to stop at the gold along the way, just in case we run into another red. Feel obligated to do this as well. So many choices, right? So little time. Okay, well, some gold spots. We like these. And my goodness, there are pips just all over the place, aren't there? Oh, we want this, we want this, we want this. Outstanding. All right. Cleanup crew. It's Hoovering time. Let's do this guy. All right, that went pretty well. Let's go with this. All right. Now, start right next to a treasure chest. What could go wrong? Okay, let's do the old blood axe. Make our way down to reveal more of the map. Okay. These gold stops. And we have so many spirits. That's awesome. Let's hit this mess of stuff as well. A little bit worried for old Winterbite. Alright, Skull Missile needs a little bit more love for the fusion.
Eyes of the Night.
Oh wow, that magnet is right on time. We have a lot of do-re-mi right now. We're well set up for this. Wow. Increases companions' mana regen 22%. And that's great because we've got two of them. Let's grab the gold. And then we're gonna head straight to... Okay, let's do that. We are gonna head straight to the red sigil and the magnet. All right. Not bad. Minute to go. Well, we melted that guy. Enemies begin with 1 to 90 less health. Fear weakens before the battle begins. Wow. 1 to 90. That's quite the range there. Oh my goodness, here it comes. Skull Missile, let's go. We want that fusion. You know, we have plenty. Let's see if we get a cool artifact. I don't mind that one. Let's definitely make it over to here, though. Awesome. One step closer. All right. Guess we'll do a little bit of cleanup while we're still going here. Not what I was hoping for, but we'll do this. Okay, let's go right back up, pick up this stuff. As much as we can, right? Okay. Making our way to it. Now, I don't know that we need to rest. I think we're good. You gain 2 to 6 levels. Well, yes. We'll take the 2 level ups. That is totally fine. Let's go Purple Essence, since that's quite helpful.
Getting stronger.
Okay, so here's our 2 freebies, Skull Missile and Skull Missile. All right, now we're ready. Reduces dash cooldown. Yeah, let's give it to the axe, that's fine. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, Inferno Phantom unleashes fire wraiths that wander outward, leaving trails of blue hellfire behind. Oh, man. That is awesome. Okay. Well, that's fun. That is definitely fun. Okay, so common fuse. Fuse with at max level. I don't know why that says that. But I think we want to do this. Now I know we are quite a distance away from leveling that one up enough, but you never know, right? Okay. Might as well upgrade them.
I ascend.
Perfect. Boy, that map looks so colorful with everything over there. It's wild. We'll revisit in bat form, likely. All right. Let's activate that. See what we can get here. Oh, love it. It's fantastic. I am hopeful. I'm hopeful that we can get another evolution. At the same time, though, we are on stage 1-8 at this point, but we're at level 5, you know? Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Isn't that what they say? Billy Blanks, Ty Bone, right? Does that do anything for you? Maybe? Maybe, kinda? All right, there we go. Good. Not what I wanted to see, but we'll go ahead and do that. Suppose I'm just gonna get the experience pips at this point. Okay, well, gotta take what's on offer. All right, we gotta clean up in a big way. No, that's not what we were hoping for, but I suppose we'll do that. Perfect. Okay, well, I think this is gonna be the best thing for us. I like that increased the lifetime. Okay. So we go with quest, or I say we do this. Something nice and beefy. I like when we start with these additional capabilities for a little bit. That's enjoyable. Okay, I was hoping for the level up on our blood shotgun, but they're just, you know what? I think they're just doing this for suspense, right? Yeah, hard not to do that. You know what I'd like is a gigantic magnet. That would be very pleasing. Okay, well, we're gonna go blood shotgun for sure. I know. There was an epic available for the Phantom, but... Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna need 63 gold. Try and come back to that one at some point. We'll go blood shotgun for sure. I mean, I'll tell you, the Phantoms are not messing around, that's for sure. Now, let's knock this out. I feel like we're gonna get the additional fusion. This will give us the speed boost, of course. We'll go Blood Axe, right? Max it out. Wish we had something that went with it. Fusion-wise. Okay, should we go max HP? Why not? And now we can head back to the Red Sigil. Minute to go. Critical damage by 25.4%. I mean, that's... Those are real numbers. That's real growth, for sure. Okay, boy, we are... really getting close. Hopefully this does it. Or not. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way with pips. There are plenty over here. Okay, there it is. Hell Shot unleashes a cone of burning, blood and flame, scorching everything caught in its path. Wonderful. Love it. Alright, now we just need to get enough pips for another ability, right? Let's see. I mean, I like both of these. Guess we'll just go with this. Okay, go with that. Scoop up as much of this stuff as we can. 2 level ups, that's not bad. Now, is it gonna be enough? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But I'll tell you what, if that map that we see before we dive into our journey with all those different areas available, if all of those involve 10 areas. I mean, this is a beefy video game. All right, I like how this is looking so far. This actually is looking quite good. Ooh. We just have to not take hits. And allow the regen to do its work. Oh boy. You know, I'll tell you, I really tried on this one, and it's not looking good. What a tough game. Uh-oh. Let's get out of the way of that. Oh man, I had a feeling that was it. Come on, one time. We just got to get up there again, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, we did it. Goodbye, Morath.
Roderick.
Oh.
Is that truly you? Unbelievable. I never thought that beast could be vanquished. But you did it. Finally. Finally, it's over. Thank you, young bloodline. You truly saved me.
Corvus, are you all right? How did you end up here? To see you here.
I was searching for the pure power flowing within that creature's veins. The blood of these beasts carries secrets beyond the magic you know, Roderick. I believe we must return to the castle.
Yes, we
will be
must.
safer there.
We
and
will.
There, I can show you how to wield this power.
Oh my.
Come with me, Roderick.
What could go wrong? Hey, we did it. How about that? Got some echoes of grandeur as well. Only 5 of them. Wow. So that's going to take some time to build up those echoes. Congratulations, you've defeated the boss of this area. Will you return to the castle to grow stronger and prepare for your next adventure, or continue onward to push your limits in the endless loop and try to earn blood stones? We'll return to the castle this time. Well, you need a good sleep after what we just did, right? I mean, come on. Well, let's talk with Corvus. Okay. Hello.
Roderick, you've returned. I was expecting you. Were you able to acquire that bloodstone? The testament to the power you demonstrated yesterday.
Is it just me, or is she very tall?
Indeed. It's all yours.
Like previous Resident Evil tall. You know what I mean?
As I told you, the blood of those beasts holds a unique power. It possesses the key to awaken the darkest potential within our mind's deepest corners. This is about more than just survival, Roderick. This is about seizing true power. What do you say? Can you bring me more bloodstone?
We'd love to.
Consider it done, Corvus. The path to greater power calls, and I'm ready to walk it.
Equip and upgrade the runes you've found using bloodstones and purple essences. The more you invest in the upgrade, the higher the chance of success. Interesting. So Blood Pact gives you plus 25 HP or plus 10% attack damage. And it looks like we've got the one spot right now. Finish Dune Path at Nightmare difficulty to unlock this rune slot. I'm telling you, I think there's going to be a lot to this game that's going to keep you coming back for quite some time. Well, what happens if we try and upgrade this? Let's just see what we're talking about here. So we've got to add bloodstones, which we only have one. Okay, so there's a 50% upgrade chance, but what if we add some purplies to it? Oh, okay. All right, so that pumps it up a little bit. Look, it's a coin flip. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, wow. All right, well, that's a decent jump. Okay, we'll certainly put that on, won't we? Outstanding. All right, let's visit some of our other friends real quick here.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. That's outstanding. Good, good. All right. So now we can head this way, I think. You know, I don't know that I want to spend any points on these guys at the moment. And we'll hold on to those.
Cutting, sewing, buttoning.
Okay. Cool. Oh, are you telling me I had to equip these? That's what you're telling me, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Well, look, you know, sometimes we make reverse tutorials on the channel, but we all learn together, okay? And that's a what not to do for you. When you get in the game yourself, that's a what not to do, right? Okay, deal plus 7.5% damage to bosses. Absolutely. That sounds wonderful. Deal plus 5% damage to enemies below 50% health. Yes, that sounds good. And I would like to increase max HP. Outstanding. What do we have here? Every 100-second, gang a shield that blocks the next incoming hit, or another increased max HP. Awesome. Okay, folks. What a video game, right? What a video game. And this is cool too, because, you know, now we can unlock other potential, you gotta be kidding me, fire rat horde? Come on. A group of burning mice set out from you and run through the enemies. Come on now. That's amazing. I don't think we have enough for anything else, but that's outstanding. All right. Folks, this is Night Swarm, and it's awesome. This is coming out on December 4th. Head on down to the Steam page. I'll put it in the description, and do yourself a favor. Give this one a wish list. It's really good. You're going to have a lot of fun with this. Let's do this again sometime soon. We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, of course we will. Because they're the best. And you're the best. I really appreciate all the support. Have a fantastic rest of your day and a great weekend. And I'll catch you next time out there. Goodbye. Focus.